What's up, YouTube? This is Scruffy from TeamDarkHorse. I'm going to give you guys a post-regionals, Columbus Regionals deck profile. I'm going to explain, obviously, how I did, what the matchups were, and I want to talk about some of the people I played too, because there were a lot of cool people I got to play against in Columbus. So, as you can see, the bottom is the side I played, and the main deck is obviously above it. So round one, played against. Well, first I'll start off by saying how I did. I went 6-3, which got me 54th out of 327. And you needed top 48 to get it too. So I barely missed it. It happens. Oh well. I'm not disappointed. I was pretty happy with how the deck played. But round one, I got to play against Chaos Plants, the OGC version. I had everyone's name down and how I did against them, some certain plays and stuff, but I left it at school, so basically I'm going to be going off of memory. But I do know his name was Sonny. He was a really cool guy. I got 0-2'd by him, but I would love to play him again. He's the kind of guy that you want to play against when you're at a regionals. He's really nice. He gave you time to respond to whatever. He wasn't quick to do anything. He made sure that everything was okay, and I like that when I play somebody, because some people will go through their stuff way too fast and don't give you time to respond, and then call you on it when you respond late. So that guy was really cool. I'm pretty sure he topped. He was at like the top table one of the last rounds, so he might have even gotten top 8. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sonny, if you see this, but anyway. So I started out the regionals going 0-1. Next I played Spellcasters. It was a weird deck. He ran Mirror Wall, and that kind of threw me off until it was off the field, which wasn't too long because he had to pay the life points. I 2-0'd that guy. I can't remember your name. Sorry. So after round 2, went 1-1. Next, I played a Perfect Herald, and it seemed like her deck was kind of slow. Like she had trouble getting Herald out, and I was able to stun her long enough for me to get an advantage, and I 2-0'd her. She had a good deck, though. I mean, I like to play her again. Obviously, outside of a regionals, I want to play against that deck more because I know this Light Hero Beat has trouble getting over Herald. Definitely getting over Herald. Unless you're attacking over, which isn't going to happen. As long as they can keep their hand, Herald is just hard to get rid of in general, so I felt pretty lucky to go 2-0 against her. After that, I played Blackwings. I remember your name. Your name was Clark, dude. You had a very good deck. I probably should have lost the match to you. Basically, I beat him 2-1, but game 3, he had Dad out and targeted my alias first, and then targeted my back row. And when he targeted my back row, I played it, got my Hero Blast out, and in my hand I had a Snowman Eater, so he wasted all of his targets on the field, and then next turn he had to attack into Snowman Eater, and that blew it up. Then I had to face down, I think, Book of Moon after that for protection. So basically, I got my monster back. Otherwise, I'd have been top decking monsters and probably would have lost that game, but still a good match regardless. I was 3-1 at that point. Let's see. Then I played Gadgets. I think your name was Josh Dickerson. He was doing anything it would take to win, and that kind of really ticked me off. Basically, I summoned Alias, he bottomless, and I played Gemini Spark. Out of impulse, obviously, you go for the monster, but when you immediately take it back and say, never mind, I want the back row, nothing was chained at all. So I wanted to change the target. Obviously, I don't want to go for the gadget. And I guess I should have thought about my move longer, but it was within a split second, and he refused to let me change the target because his wording was, I don't want you to get rid of my back row. And that's literally what he said. So that really ticked me off, and tried to be nice about it during the rest of the game, but I didn't have anything nice to say to him. That was a pretty low blow. His face down was the Fura Kazin, or whatever it's called, that targets 2 of your opponent's back row and they can't activate it. And of course my back row was Judgment and I think it was like a Warning or something like that. So I had a pretty good back row, and basically that kind of lost me the game. I still lost game 2, so I got 0-2'd by him, but definitely wasn't a fun match because it started off as rough as it did. So after that I went to 3-2. Played Light Hero Beat for round, was it round 5 or round 6? I'm confused. Anyway, actually no, I think I played Black Wings next. This guy was really cool. His account is Clevo. Let me check real quick. I want to get this right. Shoot. I'm gonna try to give you guys a link to his channel. He's a really cool guy. His account is Clevo090. Please go check him out. He was a really nice guy. He was gonna drop to me to go watch his friend. And I kind of feel like a dick for telling him to play me, but I'd have rather played him, and I'm glad he did. He was a really nice guy. I feel like he'd have probably won the match if he'd sided out. He didn't. I don't even know if he had a side on him, but he didn't side. So when I had consecrated out game 2 or 3 or something like that, he didn't have much of an out, obviously, because he didn't side. So anyway, you guys check him out. Really cool guy. I really hope to see you again, dude, at the next Columbus Regionals, whenever that is. Anyway, after that, I played another really cool guy. I think his channel is Black Rose Dragon 20. It was a mirror match, Light Hero Beat versus Light Hero Beat. He ran Skill Drain and Barbaros in the main deck, so it was a little bit different than mine, and Doomcows. But I was able to 2-0 him. Either way, it was a very good match. It was kind of weird attacking Alias into Alias, but it was just really fun. I don't know how to explain it. He was a really cool guy. We had a lot to talk about too. We spent like half the match just talking about Light Hero Beat and kind of playing on the side. It was a fun game. I hope to play you again too, dude. After that, I played 6 Samurais. Obviously, this is pre-Storm of Ragnarok, so he didn't have all the new stuff, and still, he 2-1'd me. Let's see, he had 2 face-down gateways as bluffs, and that kind of like threw me off. If I would have been full offense, summon Alias, already with an Alias on the field and then attack for 38, instead of attack with Alias, see if the attack goes through, and then summon another one. I don't know if I'd have had game 2, but it'd have been a lot closer, because I just didn't want to overextend in case he had a Mirror Force or something. Either way, he was really fun to play against too. Deck's obviously going to be much better and more consistent. We were both let the top decking, I think, games 2 and 3. So it was whoever top decked anything, preferably a monster. Let's see, game 3, I think he had a crap hand, and I attacked Spirit Reaper into a clear field, got the minus, and I pitch a Xian out of his hand. I'm like, oh cool, because I have Monster Reborn in my hand. I play Monster Reborn, main phase 2, and then he plays Call the Haunted and gets Xian from his grave. And that kind of screwed me over for the rest of the match. That was too funny. The Spirit Reaper picks I picked the one target that I did not want to see. That was pretty funny. Let's see, and then the last match was against GBs. I was 5-3 at this point. I was on the list that could potentially top, depending on how things went. And I 2-1'd this guy. He played GB, Gladiator Beast, Indomitable Spirit, which was really weird, and it threw me off because I couldn't play Hero Blast when he played it. So I'd still get the target, but I didn't get the destruction, which I can't just assume he has it every time, so I have to assume I'm going to get the minus when I go for it. And that was that definitely threw me off. That's what lost me game 2. So that's pretty much it, guys. That was my side right there. Used a lot of it. Got to use Chain Disappearance, Necro Valley. Things I didn't use were Skill Drain, Luminous Spark, and Effect Veiler. Everything else got used. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. This is Team Dark Horse, guys. Signing out. See you later.